Hello, my name is Alexis and today we're doing this look right here, which is for Valentine's Day. Way to go, Alexis, putting up a Valentine's Day look the day before. I don't have any plans. I'm working all day, but if I had some plans, this would be the makeup that I would do. I'm not really a pink person. Even last year's Valentine's Day video, which I'll have a link down below, I did more purple. I just love me some purple on Valentine's Day, as you can tell. So if you want to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. So for my skin, I want smooth and flawless and the best my skin could ever possibly look. So I'm going to prime with my Murad MattEffect Blotting Perfector. If you have not seen this yet, if you are new here, I did a whole video about this and I will link that down below or in the corner. What corner? Any corner, if I can figure out how to do that. But I'm just gonna prime with this. For my foundation, I have a little sample of the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is in the shade 5. Normally for like special occasions or something like this, I would go more full coverage and use something like the Hourglass Vanish foundation stick. But lately I've been really into like really skin like natural looking foundation. Does that make sense? So, oh, actually no, before I put that on, I want to be glowy. So, I'm going to take my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid. This one's an opal, right? Are you an opal? Yes. So I'm going to take this first. I want to look natural and glowing. So I'm just kind of putting this everywhere. And now I'll take my foundation and apply this. So I'm just gonna put this all over. And then I'm gonna blend with my Sigma F80. Forgot what this was called for a second. Just blend it all in. Okay, so that is on. Next for concealer, I have this new concealer from NARS. It's the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I absolutely love this stuff. I have this in the shade Custard, which I have in, that's the shade I normally use in the Radiant Creamy Concealer, but I feel like it's not the same color. I don't know if the color looks a little different just because this is in a pot. I don't know, but I am going to put this underneath my eyes. This is a Luxie 211 concealer brush. I'm just going to paint this on under my eyes. I'm not going to like highlight with concealer or anything. I'm just putting this on kind of where I need it. And I'm also going to put some of that on these situations I have going on down here. I don't know what my skin is doing. But okay, taking my Micro Mini, I'm just gonna blend everything out. So I'm setting my eyes with, or under my eyes with the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Powder. And then setting the rest of my face with my Blotting Perfector again. Next I'm gonna take Cabral from Benefit. I have this in shade 3, if I can open it. And I'm just gonna fill my brows in with this. I've been liking this lately too. And I am quickly setting with the, what is this? NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. And I'm going to prime with my NARS Pro Prime, as usual. So for the eyes, I'm going to be working out of the Urban Decay Vice Limited Reloaded palette. So I'm going to start off with the shade Laced right here, just as a transition color. Zoomed in a tiny bit more so you can see better. But anyways, I'm just picking up that Laced shade and I'm just going to put it in and above my crease. Just blending it on in there. Simple and easy. Next, so I'm creating this like pink and purple, or more so purple and pink halo eye or spotlight eye. So the next shade I'm going to take is Asphyxia right here, this like light purple. And I'm going to put that on the inner and outer corners. So I'm picking that up with an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, just something that I can have like a little bit more control of. And I'm going to place it And I'm probably going to have to build this up a little bit because this shade is really light, but I'm just placing it right here on the outermost part. Like that. And then I'm going to put it on the innermost part right here. Just like that. And I'm leaving this very center of my eye bare. So I'm going to build this up just a teeny tiny bit more. And I'm going to deepen it up a little bit with another color in a second. But so far, that's what we have going on. And now that I have that on both sides, I'm just going to kind of blend the edges through the crease a little bit. Doesn't have to be too precise because we can fix it later if it's not like as deep over as you want it to, but just for right now, just kind of blend the very top edges through the crease. There we go. Next, to deepen that up, I'm going to take the purple shade right next to it, which is called Freakshow. And I'm taking that on a pencil brush. This is a 219 from MAC. Really, any smaller brush than the brush you use to put Asphyxia on will work fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this like on this outermost corner. So at the very, very edge of the eye, basically, is where I'm going to focus that darker purple at. There we go. Just a little bit, not too much. Then take the purple again and put it on the innermost part. This is where my hands and my body don't work right. The innermost part, like right where the inner corner is. Put it right in there. There we go. Take your time. Don't worry about it. If you oopsie, you can always fix it. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just pressing my brush right where I want the most color and then flicking it in so that I get the most color right on the outermost, or I guess the innermost corner where I want it, and then less of the color blended out. Just like that. So that way you're deepest in here and out here, and then a lighter purple here and here, but still nothing in the center. Does that make sense? I hope so. Now that I have that in, I'm gonna blend the edges through the crease again. So if you feel like you lost a little bit of that Asphyxia shade, that lighter purple, you can go back in. So I'm gonna take, see, I used the flat part of the brush to really like stamp it onto my eye. So now I'm gonna pick it up more so on this like more top part of the brush, not at the very top, but more of like the top, I don't know, like fourth of the brush. So I'm picking it up more at the top of the brush and then turning it sideways so that I can stamp it right at the edge of where that dark purple is, but still not bringing it all the way into the center. That way you can reinforce that shade there without interfering with anything else. And then you can just kind of blend everything through so it looks a bit more cohesive. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to put that color in the center of the lid, and for that I'm going to use this pink shade right here, which is called Hot Pants. Hot Pants. Don't know why they called it that, but alright. So I'm just picking that up. This is a, Real Technique Space Shadow Brush. I'm not even in the frame anymore. I don't know what's going on, sorry. And I'm going to just put that right in the center that we left bare. Just like that. And it's going to kind of overlap the Asphyxia shade, which is fine because it's going to kind of blend and apply all at the same time. But just press it right in the center there. And build it up a little if you want. Just like that. So we kind of have like a three-way gradient going on. I'm going to take a little bit more Asphyxia again, that lighter purple, just kind of reinforce it where I need it. And again, blend. I want to make the inner and outermost corners a little bit darker now that I have like kind of all the colors placed where I want them. So I'm just taking up a little bit more of that darkest purple, which is Freakshow, and putting it right on the inner and outer corners again. Just to reinforce that intensity. And again, blend. I like it. So for the bottom lash line, all I'm going to do is take, because I really don't want to recreate that on my bottom lash line. You can though. I'm just going to take Freakshow, that darkest purple, on that same pencil brush that I've been using. And I'm just going to put it on the lower lash line. Just blend it all the way across. And give it a little blend. And the last eyeshadow I'm going to use is to highlight the brow bone and the inner corner. I'm going to take Midnight Cowboy up here. Right under the brow. And right in the inner corner. So that's the eyeshadow done. The next things I'm all going to do off camera because it's just things that I don't do on camera anyways. I'm going to put some black liner in my tight line and waterline, curl my lashes, apply mascara, and I'm going to attempt to put false lashes on, and for that I'm going to use these fusion lashes from Sephora collection. Let's see if they actually get on though. I couldn't get the lashes on. I give up. I give up with lashes and I give up with liner. It's just things that I can't do. So I'm just going to move on. So I'm bronzing with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. Just add a little bit of color and warmth back to the skin. I even bought this like lash applicator tool because I thought it would help. I just can't put lashes on. I'm just completely inept when it comes to anything liner or lashes. So if you want to put lashes on, you go right ahead. I cannot. Next, I am contouring my cheekbones with my Kevyn and sculpting powder in the shade medium, just to make it look like I have a cheekbone. For blush, you could do one of two things depending on how deep your skin tone is. Justify My Love, which is more pinky purple, or Your Love is King, which is purple purple. This on me, Your Love is King, is just like way too deep, and it comes out way too purple, so I'm gonna go with Justify My Love and just add some color to my face right here on my cheeks. I think I might build it up just a little bit, not too crazy though. There we go. And then I'm going to highlight with my regular Moonstone from Becca. Top of the cheekbone, up and around the eyebrow, down the nose, and I'm going to pile it onto the Cupid's bow. You don't have to pile it on there if you don't want to, but I love me a highlighted Cupid's bow. So there is that, and then for lips, I'm going to keep it simple and easy with Pink Plaid from MAC. Final step, because it's Valentine's Day, we don't want our makeup slipping and sliding and coming off, and oh god, what a disaster. You spent so much time putting your face on and now it's on your napkin. So I'm gonna spray some Urban Decay All-Nighter. And here's the finished look. It's not your typical red and pink Valentine's Day look, so if you wanted to do something a little bit different, this is for you. For those of us who don't like pink, this is for you. So you can of course do a nude lip, or even like, I would say like a lighter purple. I wouldn't go like purple on the lips with these eyes, but you know, you do you, change it up if you want to a little bit, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All the links to all my social media will be down in the description, so check me out there. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!